You've decided you need a vacation and you sit down to start planning, but all of a sudden you are inundated with information. After spending a few hours on Pinterest, Facebook, or just searching the web, you want to give up the idea of taking vacation altogether. Who has time to plan? Well, here are my 6 tips for beating vacation planning overwhelm.
I'm Christina. I'm a traveler, a planner, and most importantly, a mom. I'm sharing my best tips to make traveling as a family a little less stressful. So put down your phone, pack your bags, and let's showcase the world.
I was reading a research study the other day, and it said that on average, people spend 40 hours and visit 20 websites while booking their vacation. 40 hours. That's a week of a full-time job. That's crazy. You don't have 40 hours to spend vacation planning. You don't have 40 minutes. So in order to start planning your vacation without that overwhelm, here are a few tips. First, book early. The earlier you book, the more time you have to do all of this. And you know you're going to end up getting the best deals because most suppliers yield their pricing, meaning that they increase the price as the rooms fill. So you definitely want to book early to get the best price, best availability, and to give yourself enough time to plan. When you do start planning, take it step by step. I know that when I used to start planning, I would go online, look at the destination I was interested in, and end up looking at all of these different restaurants before I'd even booked anything. So if you take it step by step, start with deciding where you want to go, how long you're going to stay, where you're going to stay, and taking it step by step will break it down into manageable chunks. If you're planning a Walt Disney World vacation, I have a great resource for you. I will link to it below. It is the 5 steps to planning your Disney vacation without overwhelm. So go ahead, give that a download if you're planning a Disney vacation. Another important thing is to put your important dates on your calendar. So you're not trying to remember, when was my final payment due? When was this due? Just put it on, as soon as you book something, put it on your calendar, and that way you don't miss it. If you do book a vacation with me, I will remind you about a week before any important deadlines, because as soon as I book it, I put all of those deadlines on my calendar and then share them with you. Another thing, don't overbook yourself. Don't try to plan your itinerary minute to minute. Just pick 2 or 3 things that you want to accomplish that day. Have some alternates kind of backed up. If you know that you're spending the morning at the Tower of London, look at what's nearby. And if it ends up taking less time than you thought, what else can you add? But don't schedule minute by minute by minute, because something might go wrong. And then this way you don't have to research as much either. So that takes out some of the overwhelm. Plan your big 3 for the day and everything else is extra, right? So you're not stressing yourself trying to get to every single thing. The next thing, set boundaries. If you're going to do some vacation planning, set a timer so that you don't end up in the black hole of the internet, of TripAdvisor reviews, of moms' Facebook groups. Just set a boundary. This is what you're going to do during this time, and get it done. If you enjoy reading trip reviews and conflicting opinions in moms' Facebook groups, great. But if you want to do this in as less time possible, just set some boundaries around your planning time. Another thing that you can do to avoid the overwhelm is to use a travel advisor. I would love to work with you to make sure that you are not putting planning it all on your to-do list. I love working with clients who really just want a vacation where mom can actually relax too. I want to make sure I'm getting you the best value for your vacation dollars. So maybe you have a little extra money for a babysitter and a massage appointment. I want to help you, and I try to make the planning process as efficient and easy as possible. I have emails that go out with little questions in them so I can get to know you better, so I can perfectly personalize it, but it's all online. So you can spend 5 minutes answering some questions depending on where you are in the process and just quickly move along. That way you're not spending phone call after phone call discussing things back and forth. I'm not giving you a huge questionnaire up front to get to know your preferences. I break it down into bite-sized chunks for you and bring you along step by step by step. So 2 great resources for you. You have the Disney Vacation Overwhelm guide I'm linking below. I'm also going to put a link to my personal calendar if you'd like to schedule a chat to start talking about whether or not we'd be a good fit and if I can help you with your next vacation. Thank you so much. Remember, take a break from the busy.
Need help planning your next family vacation? Visit us at showcasetheworld.com to request a quote or schedule a free vacation consultation. Want more great travel tips? You'll find those there too.